I'm James McLean outside the Memorial Stadium here in Bristol for this crunch match between Bristol Rovers and Shrewsbury Town to get away from the League Two relegation places. Bristol Rovers sit currently 19th in the League Two table, and even a win tonight will still see them in that position, as Shrewsbury are one place ahead in 18th on 41 points and Bristol only on 37. Bristol Rovers' last five are 1-3, drawn 1 and lost 1. Shrewsbury 1-3 and lost 2. The top scorers to be on the lookout for tonight for Bristol Rovers is Fabrizio Cavengan, who is on 14 goals this season. For Shrewsbury, they'll be looking at John Marquis, who is on 6. And Shrewsbury fans and players have not liked the sight of this club in recent years. They have failed to win in their last 5 meetings with Bristol Rovers, and their last meeting on New Year's Day ended at Shrewsbury 3-0 win to Bristol Rovers, in which Cavengan scored a hat-trick. Kick-off is at 7:45. Team news announced for today's fixture between Bristol Rovers and Shrewsbury. For Bristol Rovers first, in goal, number 13, Bradley Young, number 2, Joel Senior, 3, Jack Sparks, 5, Alfie Keogor, 6, Clinton Mola, 17, Kofi Barmer, 26, Riley Harbottle, 24, Tommy Lay, 36, Richie Smallwood, 27, Joe Quigley, and 29, their top scorer, Fabrizio Cavengan. On the bench for Bristol, Luke Southwood, Tom Lockyer, Kane Thompson-Summers, Ryan de Havilland, Yusuf Akhamrich, Luke Thomas and Ellis Harrison. For Shrewsbury, in goal, number 1, Matthew Cox, number 5, Will Boyle, 26, Sam Stubbs, 30, Kevin Bacot, 10, Tom Sang, 16, Nick Freeman, 9, George Lloyd, 11, Anthony Scully, 19, Ewan Morgan, 20, Ismail Kabia, and on the bench for the visitors, number 12, Will Brook, Mal Banning, Tom Anderson, Tommy McDermott, Will Gray, and Trey Ogasui. So kick-off is in just under 20-25 minutes, and the players are warming up now, almost time for kick-off.
Thank you, David. It's still 0-0 here at the moment, but there has definitely been some early chances. Bristol Rovers so far have been dangerous from crosses. They've had plenty of chances to get ahead. Haven't done perfectly up for this one as well. But the closest chance so far has actually come from Shrewsbury. It was a counter-attack. It was George Lloyd ran up the right side of the pitch on his own, but no one was there to tap home, and his delivery went straight across the face of goal, and it still remains 0-0 back to the studios.
Half-time here at the Memorial Stadium. It's still Bristol Rovers 0, Shrewsbury Town 0. It remained much the same in terms of the status of play in the latter part of the first half, with the best chance still being the failed delivery from George Lloyd who went across the face of the goal. But I have to say, some of the tackling from Shrewsbury Town has been beautiful. On point, completely got the ball, restricting Bristol Rovers several chances at goal. And just at the very last knock-ins of the first half, I believe it was the Shrewsbury manager, may be wrong, but I believe it was the Shrewsbury manager got booked for stepping out of his technical area, so he's going to have to watch himself. But it remains, apart from that, still at half-time at the Memorial Stadium, Bristol Rovers 0, Shrewsbury Town 0.
Thank you, David. Bristol Rovers have just gone close with Yusuf Akhamrich. But what I was going to tell you about is that George Lloyd is still causing issues for this Bristol defence. He was pulled down twice to my right here, and one of them caused an almighty scuffle in the box. The Bristol keeper, Bradley Young, came out to try and punch it. He missed. Then Tom Anderson of Shrewsbury had a go. He also missed. His diving header didn't go in the goal. Then it came the turn of Will Boyle. He tried his best but couldn't find the target either. So apart from that, not much has really changed. It still remains 0-0 at the Memorial Stadium. So back to you in the studio. Thank you, David. I finally got a goal. It was for Bristol Rovers. It's looking like Shrewsbury's run of failing to beat Bristol Rovers is going to extend to 6 games. The cross came from the right side of the pitch. It fell to the feet of Tommy Lee. There was plenty of players involved in that. None of them could get anywhere near it. There was a player on the line. He couldn't stop it. Matthew Cox dived as much as he could to his left. That couldn't stop it either. It ruffled the net, and it's gone to Bristol Rovers 1, Shrewsbury Town 0. Back to the studio. Thank you, David. After 10 minutes of injury time, the full-time whistle's finally gone here at Memorial Stadium. It's Bristol Rovers 1, Shrewsbury Town 0. Shrewsbury will be very disappointed not have taken at least a point from that. Their streak of failing to beat Bristol Rovers has extended to 6 games. They'll be having frowns on their way back up the M5. And it's finished here at the Memorial Stadium. Bristol Rovers 1, Shrewsbury Town 0. Back to the studio.